this is connected. Alright, there we go. Anyways, I really need to adjust my... There it is! Hello, welcome everybody! Welcome back to Wuthering Waves. I said we would play this game if something really, really good pops up for the next update, and I wouldn't wait a little bit. Well, I had a glimpse of it, and I saw in the corner of my eye, because I was like, well, let me see when exactly this update comes out, and when I did, I saw something that made me have to. Yes, it worked. They know how to pull me in real fast. So, yes, we're playing Wuthering Waves again today because I couldn't resist. They got me. They got me. Hook, line, and sinker. They got me. I will proudly admit they got me. So, yeah, we're playing this. You'll see what happened when I went to open the game and make sure it was updated, and I definitely didn't check 20 minutes before stream started. I'll show you what I was not expecting, but yes, it happened. So, well, without further ado, let's go and get straight into it. As I say, as I need to adjust. Why is my chat overlapping with that? What is happening? No, what is that? Go away. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now that fits. Okay, sorry. Something was not fitting on my screen and I didn't like it. It was me. Alright. Oh, welcome, Roach Jinx. I don't know why I was gonna call you Phoenix. A Phoenix, hello! Sorry, I don't know where Phoenix came from, but it was Phoenix. And Lord, welcome. Alright, let's go ahead and transition on over to the screen. Wrong button. This one. Game capture being appropriate. Me on the left side. Me not on the left side. Me don't exist. Me, where is me? There's me. Sorry, I have something that feels like I have something stuck in my throat, and I've had it for like days now, so it's bothering me, so I keep thinking I need to clear my throat, but it's nothing. Basically, I have swelling in my throat from a number of things it could possibly be. Nothing concerning. Just as long as it doesn't hurt, it's not concerning. And the solution to it was don't drink coffee. And don't do anything that's very strenuous on your throat, and that includes, you know, screaming. And so it's like, I think I know where it's from. It's fine. It's fine.
Ever armed, ever burning.
Oh, you didn't do your other one. You're supposed to be the bear. Also, hello, welcome, Leon Nako, welcome. You're right. Should hydrate. I didn't finish my coffee this time, so I brought it with me, and I'm happy. It's delicious. Except I just smacked my tooth right now with it. Ow. But yeah. Okay. So here, let me present to you what the weird. I'm sorry. I'm fighting my boom arm. I don't like it. It keeps deciding to rise very high today. I don't know why. What's wrong with you, boom arm? There we go.
A fresh delicacy.
Here's our beloved cutscene.
Back off.
There he goes. Alright, cool. Let me show you what's strange. So when I went to go download this game, or not download this game, but go check on this game, it did not have the super long beginning update that we experienced the first time I tried to play this game coming back, which was not too long ago. And I was like, huh, strange. Was I wrong about the release time where what this update is? Was I wrong? And I go to check the convene. And as you can see, there are 3 repeat characters. I know what has happened. This is probably going to be like a Luke event. Where it's not a full, complete you know, full update with all the new stuff, all the new characters. This is probably like a nice little intermission continuing on, maybe a little closing of the bow, and then there'll be something big that pops up later. That's what this seems to be, from just saying that it is immediate repeat and it's not the cool lady or the other lady or the suspicious lady. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right? So, but there is a new story quest, so yes, that's where I am confused. And I guess we'll just see. We'll see what this is about. Will we get to see the only reason why I decided to play this now and not later? I hope. I really hope that wasn't like a character trailer that I saw. It was a quick glimpse. I saw the thing and I was like, I'm not looking more into it. This is blind as I possibly can. And yeah, so I don't know what this is about. We'll see. I don't remember her name. I don't know how many times I had to keep looking up the same character because I can't remember the name of the character. She just looked like she reminded me of an Acheron. If you don't know, I like Honkai Star Rail. I play it on my own. Now I've kind of started just playing the story on my late night streams. On stream because that's a good way to make me sit down and sit through the whole thing. But it caught my attention. I couldn't help it, okay? Hold on. What? Let's do a fun coloring around. I don't know. I was editing one of my streams yesterday. If you saw my Twitter post, I could not get off my computer for a while. And I was seeing this and I was like, you know, this is fun. I don't know. I like it. It's just fun. It's just fun to see. It's eye-catching. Just woo. I just wish I could see it. You know, but I can't. I just get to see the game, I guess. Boring. Anyways. Rabbit reflected in shades. Holds up a mirror towards Toka. Just like, here, Toka, look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at the entire quest. At the very end, we're gonna have this huge, big fight, and it's just gonna be there with an Anamo just showing Toka her reflection and kind of carefully grooming her. They would be best pals. Damn it. Toka, you're supposed to be my demon. Traitor. Anyways. Hello, lady with cool hat. Sorry to bother you at this hour, Percy. Wait, the president is using a cute emoji. Every single time I keep hearing... Okay, look. I'm sorry I'm all over the place right now, but I'm not that sorry. I, for some reason, have decided to go down a rabbit hole ever since my not so much, definitely not the case, obsession with Resident Evil Requiem. And it's because what happened is, you know, I had to finish it before my surgery, right? And then I didn't really get a chance to be like, oh, I want to look into all the details now that I'm not streaming it, so I can, you know, examine all the stuff and go through it again and see what I missed and everything. And then, you know, I had to go recover it, and so it was like a big stopping point. So now I'm going through it again. It's just very much, I've been digging through details for the thing, and I definitely didn't go down into a rabbit hole of like, oh wait, I want to go see all the other Resident Evil games again and look into the story and the connections, and I never do any of that. So every time I hear President, I keep thinking about what's the girl's name, the annoying girl from Resident Evil 4, Ashley, I think. Keep thinking about her dad. So I'm like, President, wait. It's a whole rabbit hole that my brain decides to just spiral down to. It's fine. Different game. Seems our dear student has quite an interesting bias against the faculty. Maybe I should add a new course, Star Torch Guidelines from Strangers to Confidants. As for its final exam, what about how to spend a wonderful day with your teacher? Please tell me it's not a required course. Please no. Jokes aside, let's get down to business. I want to discuss the Academy's dark side with you. I'll be waiting for you on Cabbage. Cabbage College, top floor. Come see me whenever you can. Wait, there's two things. What was the other quest thingy that popped up? I saw that. What was that? Optional, take the shortcut. 207. Literally, the objective is closer.
Hey.
Am I gonna waste time going to find what the shortcut is because I can't help it and watching the bird just... Is it jumping in place or is it... You know what? It's fine. I'm sorry. Why is there emotional, thoughtful music happening right now? What's happening? Oh, right. It's the radio. Ah, no. I wanted it. Okay. Wait! The shortcut! Ah! Frick! Shut up, Galbrenna! Alright. Oh, the shortcut was just... It's just... Freaking... Ah! Anyways! Dude, it's just a dude. I thought it was gonna... I should've... Oh!
Live to hunt.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hello. No. Hi. What the heck? But why? Now's not the time. She's rarely this quiet. The clamor of the crowd swells. It collapses into a hush the moment it touches the little sphere of you two. From some forgotten moment, a silence drifts into the present, permeating the air between you along the gentle tide of her breath.
There's a black cat in my
Oh, I didn't even... Oh.
so it's gently.
I have found this accidentally. Oh. Oh, dang it. That's... Oh... Someone translate that! Do you see that behind me? No. That was kind of sad. No, I thought not. We were supposed to start with being... Damn it! Why? That was a nice touch, though. A nice touch. I've been impressed with what they're doing with Amis so far. So far, I have been happy with where this is going and everything. Well, thank you for reminding me about that game. Thank you, appreciate it. Oh, this thing gives... Oh, I did not know. Sorry, I'm standing on top of here now. Can I sit again with her? Sit by her? I can. Hey! Oh, that's very bright. Sorry, just blinded everybody. Anyways, okay. Let's continue.
When the bird glides across the sky. That song I listened to during my insomnia last night. The Renaissance do have an exquisite taste in art, but this melody just keeps my mind going. Not suitable for sleeping. Erase. Next, today's breakfast. Boyan style.
What? What? What?
All trivial. Erase it too. It was delicious, though.
I will protect you.
Alright, looks like my guest has arrived. Gotta handle the rest
kid.
later.
Thank you for translating it.
What? Do I look like some murmuring android to you?
I've just been confused of what you're doing.
Sorry, President. Were you...
Tuning memories. Curious about my forte?
Looked like reels. Film reel. Mind giving me an explanation?
I can extract frequency information from an object, use it as an anchor to draw out related memories, and store them in my mind.
Black Swan. Sorry. Actually, there is a character that does use film.
But the brain
or
has
something.
limits.
It's kind of the same concept.
So
I
I
can't
have to
remember his name,
decide
though.
which memories to keep and which to discard. Just like you saw earlier.
So, little intermittent amnesia?
It's different from amnesia. With amnesia, memories might still return. But when I erase something through memory tuning, I erase the frequency entirely. There's no recovering it.
So the brain.
Alright, back to the point.
What?
I told you all that because it ties into what I mentioned in the message earlier.
I didn't pay attention to the message. You mean the dark side? Never mind, I paid attention to the message. Thank you, Percy. This is why you're here.
Correct. I need your help to confirm something. May I borrow an item you always carry?
My sword. Oh, your student card. Okay. No, not my weapon. My student card. Yes, definitely. Always carry. God, I'm. Oh, that brings memories. Oh, the nightmares.
Oh, you still have it. Perfect. Objects with personal meaning carry stronger frequencies. Rover, I'll need to ask you a few questions. Let's begin.
I'm being interrogated. Help. What's happening?
I have a general picture now.
Okay.
At the end of the celebration, you and Sigrika entered the dark side to solve the final riddle, and encountered another Sigrika.
Mm-hmm.
And you realized
Don't
she
forget
was
the evil
fake when
Denny's.
she said, "Should finding an answer really be so important?"
You got it all right. Amazing how much you learned just from that single card.
To me, your memories play like a film. I can pause and study them frame by frame. So, what happened after the fake Sigrika revealed herself?
Denny's.
Then, there was a rabbit. I remember chasing it. The same one I saw right after entering the dark side.
I see.
That's the whole thing
Thank
with the
you,
rabbits,
Rover.
right? We'll see more
I
of
think
it
I
and
found
who
what I
has
needed.
a tie with the rabbit and why that's the case. Dang it, am I gonna have to get the character that has a connection to the rabbit and uses the rabbits in their attack?
Remember when I said Mornier
It's literally a
compared the
toka.
frequencies and found that the rabbit was
Eyes.
likely the root cause of the dark side anomaly?
I think she has black.
The
on her
rabbit
nose.
leeds those who enter the dark
I don't
side
remember.
to
Hold on,
face
I
what
need
they
to
fear
look at
and
her.
try to
This is
avoid.
definitely worth it. I'm
Just
listening,
like
don't worry.
Sigrika meeting her alter ego.
Somewhat.
Since then, the anomaly has persisted. Some students and professors have faced the same situation.
Damn it, she's perfectly in a corner that I can't see her from this angle. Dang it! I forgot what my own rabbit looks like. Oh, she has some black on her ears.
Given the
too.
Grand
Okay,
Architect's
so the
teaser
black-
for you and Dr. Luke,
black ears.
That rabbit should be one of the Fraxidus's little tricks in this game of theirs.
The face is white and then it goes
They
up.
harmed my students and colleagues
I
with
definitely
such
remember what my
despicable
own
means.
rabbit looks like.
As the president,
I don't know
I'll
why I
make
keep
sure they
forgetting
get
that.
a taste of their own medicine.
Alright, so basically she's Angi's and is gonna do what Angi people do.
That rabbit is their pawn, which means I can turn it against them.
This is
We'll
the
lure
idea
it
that
out,
Denny's
capture it,
being
and remove
acting
the
like
anomaly
a pawn
at its
and not
source.
actually really part of the
Then,
bad guys,
using
and
my
that's how they're gonna be
forte,
like, oh, so he's
I
not
can
actually
extract
bad.
information about the Fraxidus from it. But mobilizing the Academy's resources might alert our enemies. I need some more personal aid. Someone I trust,
You just
who
sound
knows
so
the
low
dark
in
side
audio.
well.
Does she sound very quiet to
And
everybody
that's
else?
you.
Is it my audio? Did I turn it low? No, it's the same that I always have it at. My headphones? Could be my headphones finally dying on me. You need help. So does this count on my holiday assignment? I sound quiet? I do? Me? I mean, I got up earlier. I don't know, was it that? Do I still sound quiet compared to everything else? I'd be really shocked if that were the case. I thought I was loud. I just don't find. Yeah, I was standing up and I was away from my mic, so that might have not been it. I was trying to examine a toka. I thought that clicked. Didn't.
Let's call it a field project. A joint study between a professor and her dear student. It's worth noting that while many have entered the dark side, only a few were chosen by the rabbit. While the celebration incident was a Fraxidus scheme targeting you and Sigrika, the other victims might have followed a pattern that drew the rabbit.
That pattern lies hidden amongst the victim themselves.
Exactly. We need to find out what each of them did in the dark side and make comparisons. The common threads might be what attracted the rabbit. The Academy has already investigated the victims. Based on what we found, a few possible factors stand out. Like how long they stayed in the dark side, whether they entered with a strong purpose or desire, and whether they brought anything back.
Oh my god, I
Our
found my
next lead
glasses!
is a professor with a pretty strong opinion against the Academy's management. That's why you, as a student,
Yay.
are a better choice to approach him.
Do I need them though? I don't need them right now. Two don't get along? Sorry, I have been somewhat paying attention to what she's been saying and somewhat not been paying attention to what she's been saying. I don't know why. You two don't get along?
Not exactly. Some of his beliefs just don't align with the executive's ideas.
Right?
Setting that aside, I'll support your investigation from the dark side. My forte will be essential to uncover what they experienced. Once you speak with him, try to obtain one of his personal items. That'll let me relive his memories in the dark side.
Okay. So I'm on the bright side and you're on the dark side?
Now, I've texted you the basic info on that victim. And take this.
Makeup mirror? Is she gone? Yep. Huh. Interesting.
Don't underestimate
underestimate this little mirror.
Oh.
It's actually a communicator.
Okay.
It's getting late.
Oh shoot! I didn't mean
I'm
to.
already on my
Damn
way
it!
to the dark side.
That's my bad. I clicked the wrong button.
The investigation is in your hands now.
Damn it. Okay. It's okay. I get in my pocket. I was about to say, I was like, oh, what if it's like the idea that if she gets other people's belongings, and you know how she says that she can get the memories from them, but instead if she gives something that's dear to her to somebody else, and then she can almost see what's kind of happening on that side of what that object is kind of, whoever's hands it's been in that perspective, because it's something dear to her but it's in somebody else's hands, and so she's able to kind of do the same thing, but this time just spying kind of sense. No, it's just a communicator. I had all these crazy ideas and I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool if it goes like the other way, and then never mind. I was thinking too hard about it. Okay.
Oh, and check your phone. I've sent you a new message.
I just thought that, you know, it would have been kind of like a really cool, different way that you could see her ability being used, and in a way I haven't really seen before, because, I mean, I kind of technically seen what... I'm not saying it's bad that be able to, like, oh, you see through an audio. I feel like it's a trope that's always used for a lot of different franchises and stuff that have always done that, with like, oh, power that if I see something that's dear to a person, to their object, and I can see something in the past and stuff. But I thought it was gonna be the other way too. I'd be like, oh, that's really cool. I haven't seen that before. Never mind. Never mind. Like the idea that you have something really precious, but you need to spy on somebody, so you purposefully lose it, and that oh, like it's like my mother gave this to me before she passed and everything, but having to constantly to drop it off somewhere else in that case, and would it end up becoming the idea of is it really so dear to you? But if you think that the mission over this, and kind of you know, going into all the details and that emotional strain that it would put on you to have to continuously put things that are precious to you at risk of being in the you know, in someone's dangerous hands, or in certain areas that you not lose them but could be destroyed, or just, you know, with somebody else. Like if you have something that's really, really dear to you and you see it in somebody's hands, usually most of the time you keep an eye on it the entire time to be like, where's that going? And then until you get it back. But no, never mind. That's the thing. A little too hard there. Sorry. What did you say, student? Thank you for a file transfer is waiting for your approval to accept. Please reply, reject. Reply accepted. Forced file transfer in progress. Alright, whatever. Force it. Got the file. It contains the basic information about our target, Professor Sevi. He's heading to the camp today for a geological survey. I'll leave the talking to you. Got suddenly really quiet. Scared. I was like, the game break? Alright, I'll sit by you one more time before I head over there. Actually, let me see where that is on the map. Where are we heading? Far is where we're heading. Alright, let's go. I mean, hey, there's been a lot of gacha games that have actually really convoluted things that end up going on and stuff, so I wouldn't put it past a game to. You'd have that. I was just sad with this one. This mirror. Am I supposed to use it?
You're holding it too close. Using a communicator like that would make you look too suspicious. Relax. I already adjusted the settings before giving it to you.
Who knows? Maybe
Just
that's
keep
still
it
the
in your
case,
pocket.
and it's just
The
tricking
key
us
is
into
to stay
thinking like,
calm
it's just
and
this.
look natural.
Whoa, why did it
So,
turn
what does
suddenly
your receiver
grainy?
look like?
Never mind. Fix
Why
itself.
not take
Okay,
a guess?
that was weird. No, it looks... No, it doesn't. Canta. Lip balm! I don't know.
A winner. Nice association.
I don't know what you asked. I just saw the line going down. What did you say? I don't know what you said. It's fine. I'm sure it was never important. What is over here? What are you telling me over here? I grabbed something. Oh, there's a chest over there I haven't apparently grabbed. Hiya! That's not what I needed to do. Nope, that was a mistake. Hiya! Hiya! Mine?
The hunter finds their prey.
Mine! Okay, anyways. I have to sneeze. Sneeze successful. Alright.
Ugh, law of conservation. Then tell me, is the time between holidays and weekdays physically symmetric? Fridays turn into weekends, but when weekends pass, it takes 4 whole days for Friday to come again. Time clearly isn't evenly divided, is it?
Maybe when they invented weekdays and weekends, they didn't think about that law. You know, science is rarely accepted by the masses at first. Anyway, we should probably focus on the back-to-school exam.
You're not wrong.
I heard President Lucila wrote the questions. Now just imagine our pass rate. Freshmen, you'd better be ready.
Just like, she wrote it. We're doomed. We're dead. That's it. There's no more. No future ahead. Valley accent. Yeah, the other guy was talking. God, he was trying to be convincing, but he lost me the first couple of words because, like, anyone who, like, I don't know what it is with a lot of, like, official people that have to do a lot of speeches and stuff like that. Especially the older ones, they tend to talk, especially when they're just reading something, in very monotone voice. And it's just people's attention spans have already decided to erode as time has continued, right? I feel like as we've gotten a hold of the internet and how we're quickly able to consume things. I mean, look at TikTok, look at YouTube shorts, all of that. Shorter content because of our attention span for things and the quick consumption of all the things we need to get a hold of and move on to the next thing, right? I think that's the problem with, like, a lot of people give speeches is they tend to go on for a very, very long time, which I'm at fault. There we go. It's like my words are dead. Fault for, because, you know, you tend to lose people when you ramble on to things or go on for, especially if you're reading something. If you're reading something, you really tend to go on for a long time because you have to read through all the entire thing, and you tend to go in a very monotone voice and make it really boring. So, the other guy, basically what I'm saying, if he was trying to debate, explain of why it's not equal and not fair between the two of them, talking in a monotone voice is not the way to do it. You know, you gotta have ups, downs, left, right, make things sound interesting. Weird words you say, stuff like that. It catches people's attention and be like, wait, what? And they go back and we need to see what ends up happening. Debate things. Basically, study elevator speech and make your speech elevate from up, down, left, right, enunciate. If you're trying to be just entertaining to somebody, just as if you were just talking to yourself into a screen and make weird gestures and movements. And if you flip on your words and don't know exactly what you're saying and it's just all fumbled up and you just roll with it, how do you think most of the things that I say just turn out weird? And I'm like, you know what? Let's go with it. Yeah, that's fine. Speech 101. I hate actual speech classes. God, I remember having to take them. It's speech, to me, speech and education were always classes that I always thought were just really, really stupid and obviously there for just money. maybe somebody else will be like, actually, speech helped. And I mean, maybe speech does help, right? I feel like speech comes from experience through talking a lot in different environments. You learn in a professional setting, in that kind of idea where you're just talking to someone one-on-one, depending on what it is, you need to tend to get straight to the point, right? And if other things, if you're trying to make somebody intrigued, like you're marketing something, it's get to the point, but make it sound fascinating. Make your tone of voice change and stuff like that, and really capture the person's attention. And, you know, there's all the different ways to speak depending on who it is you're talking to and what for, and what is the whole thing. Why? The why of it all, right? In education, I mean, by the time you're in university and all that stuff, and if you don't know how to study... Holy crap, why is there a class over there? I don't think college is for you if you really have to take education and be like, it's one of those where I'm like, what the heck? What do you mean there is a class for that? What do you mean that somebody has to teach you how to study when you have literally made it through all the rest of school and are attending a university, which should show that you have taken, you know, your basic education and stuff, and you still have to learn how to study? What? Anyways. Continue.
Exam guides?
Sorry, that just made me go on a whole ramble of just...
previous tests or lecture reviews? Forget it. None of that works on President Lucila's exams. According to her, don't think of it as a test of knowledge, but an assessment of your life skills. After all, here at Star Torch, knowledge isn't just for show. It's what lets you breathe and move forward.
I didn't see that one. Also, welcome, Cherry.
She really doesn't like those old scholars who keep talking about theories all day.
Speaking of our professors, is there anyone who might go easy on students? Maybe Professor Savi?
Professor Savi? Maybe. People say he treats students like his own kids. We just saw him earlier.
But isn't he one of those old scholars the president dislikes? I heard they had a dispute once. He refused to compromise his academic pursuits, and it all ended on a sour note.
Interesting.
Adult drama. Let's not dwell on it. Oh, and why are you asking about Professor Savi?
Better than whatever you were talking about.
Say no more. He's nearby. You can find him up ahead.
They remember it so clearly. Guess my speech on the opening ceremony wasn't a complete waste of time.
I see you're giving students a hard time, so the
Of course not. If we are having ugly disputes simply over academic issues, Star Torch Academy wouldn't even need to exist.
Alright, more people to...
Professor, about my paper.
Won't listen in. Don't mind me just hovering over your shoulder.
Aside from the title, the rest was mind-numbingly long and irritating.
It's a
like a
madness
damn
sneaking up
void
behind
worm.
somebody like that.
And
Just
don't
whisper.
you dare include
That's a
my
quick way
name
to
in
get
your
yourself punched, probably.
That'd be pure slander. That's all. The freshman. What is it?
Oh, have you seen City?
Well done. That voice? It's Professor Carl. You better answer him candidly.
How is he not
He's one
able
of the
to
tough
hear?
nuts, just like Professor Savi.
Maybe it is a thing of like whoever holds it
Savi.
they can speak to or something.
He's probably prepping instruments. The man seems to be trapped in his research lately. Ever since he got back from the dark side, he's been calling for its shutdown, saying no one should go in. Caused another big argument with the top brass.
Why is that?
Why? Probably because of Lucila and her merry band. They must have botched something and Savi caught wind of it. You're new,
It's on your
so you probably
chest.
wouldn't know. Savi
it on
and
your
I
stomach?
don't really see eye to eye with Lucila. She's a fine teacher, but as the Academy's leader, hardly. If it's about scholarship, we have geniuses like Professor Mornier. If it's about leadership, we have investors with far more experience. And yes, she, an average resonator with no special expertise, is now carrying the Academy's future. Really?
Oh. Does she keep her expertise a secret? Oh, I see.
Forget it. Don't even know why I'm bringing this up with
I
a
mean,
student.
smart. I feel like people would be very
Guess I've
terrified
been
of that
bottling that
ability.
up for too long.
Be like, don't touch my things. Huh. Okay.
About what
kinda didn't
Professor
think about
Carl
that.
just said?
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine. In my position, hearing skeptical voices is part of the job. But tell me, Rover, what do you think a president should be like? And where should Star Torch Academy be heading?
I don't know.
Oh, no rush. Go see it for yourself. Let's keep moving. Professor Savi should be just ahead.
Oh my god, that
one more
touched
thing.
my bing boo.
He is also a memory-type resonator. He can reproduce and project objects from his memories.
Oh, cool.
To keep you focused,
Cheeto?
I'll stay quiet during
Is
your
that you?
conversation.
Okay. Yeah. Hello. Oh, I did not. Oh shoot. Oh, please tell me I can get out of here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Okay. All right. Just a really okay. All right, Galbrana. Fine. That's fine. Just to show off your moves, getting out of a place I accidentally got stuck in a really cool way. Please continue to do that. Please.
You're late. Did you bring all the materials I asked for?
Who are you? Oh, you're Sevi.
Hand me the recalibrator. What?
You see me on your table? Yes, about this.
My mistake. I thought you were my assistant.
My
You
controller is
are,
vibrating. What is attacking me?
have we met before?
Oh, I think I see it.
Ah, the Academy newspaper. You must be the student behind the success of the new solar ceremony, right?
Pleased to meet you. I am Percy Jackson. Thank you. Future. What is Percy in Enfield? I forgot.
So, when the launch program for Helios bugged out, how did you manage to recalibrate the parameters?
I
And what about the live drive
data?
data?
Cliff or no body of water yet. I did not. I just got myself stuck in between a big tube and a table or house. What was that? I got stuck between, and then Brenda just coolly backflipped out of it. All right. She just wanted to show off her skills. Like she can do more than just climb. Also, my controller. Why? Okay, I love this controller I have because you can kind of see through, like, you know, you get to see the little inner workings, you know, those clear controllers, but you can see the rotators to create the vibration effect, and you can see them spin every now and then, so my eyeballs are captured on that rather than what's actually happening. It's really distracting. It's really cool. Come on, do it again. Vibrate again. It's really neat. It has little things you can see them, and it's just like a little thin metal rectangular shape, and then it spins and creates the vibe. It's really neat. I like it. It's fun. Sorry. I like controllers. Can you tell? What was he saying? Something.
Watching a project come to life always gets me a little overexcited. I helped with part of the launch mechanism myself. Oh, I haven't even introduced myself properly.
I don't know why I wanted to call her Overseer.
I'm Savi,
Where's Overseer from?
professor from the Department of Engineering,
I don't
and a
remember
past
that. Overseer?
recipient of the Space Trek Collective's Star Torch Prize.
What game have we played that I remember?
This
being called
prize hasn't been
Overseer?
awarded in years due to the difficult situation. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not showing off.
Where have I heard that? Sorry, what were you saying? I did not pay attention. I was too distracted in trying to figure out where Overseer is from.
Keep it to remind myself that our science did make headway before. Though now...
Oh!
Anyway,
okay.
What brings you here?
That's where I'm hearing. I'm like, why do I remember that?
Lucilla mentioned that he's not on good terms with the management. I can't let him know I was sent here by her.
Oh. Okay.
Still, we're both victims of the dark side. Maybe approaching from that angle won't raise suspicion.
Be like, dark side, real bad.
I'm here to talk about the dark side. Sigrika and I had an accident there, and I heard other students and professors experience something similar. There are so many conflicting stories about it. As someone who had been there, I want to know if everyone saw the same thing. You've entered it too, haven't you, Professor?
Before that, tell me, what did you see in there?
Perlica? I think you mean Percy? A rabbit!
Unfortunately, although I did enter the dark side once, I didn't see any of that.
Oh.
Still, with all these incidents, the place should be completely sealed, especially from students. Now, I have to prepare for an experiment. We can have more discussion next time. Oh, and,
Oh? Huh? Dish?
That medal's yours now. The Star Torch Prize may have been discontinued, but your contribution to the new solar ceremony deserves recognition.
I feel like this should be given to Sigrika, no?
What we need now is another breakthrough in technology. So, take it. That's my personal acknowledgement.
Poor Sigrika. Poor Goku. Poor Goku. Sorry, sipping on my drink. Alright, so contact her.
Yes, I've heard everything.
Looks like Professor Savi didn't want to open up about what he saw in the dark side.
Even so, that medal's a valuable lead. It's deeply connected to him. Please place the medal in front of the makeup mirror. I can't touch it myself, so I'll read and tune its frequency remotely.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
Excellent.
That's neat.
Now,
all right, I like that.
To the adult.
That's cool. Do you know how old Percy is? Big time granny, all right? This world just looks really cool, though. I do like the dark side area. Oh, do we get to play as her? Ooh!
President, can you still hear me?
I'm so zoomed. Why the heck am I
Yes.
so zoomed in?
The comms are stable. Let's
Why
begin.
is it in this camera angle too? Okay, I get it, game. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyways. Why was it so zoomed in and specifically there? Not even to her face.
This is strange. I was setting up the room according to the riddle the Academy gave me, but now it's... Who changed the riddle? Who altered the scene?
Girl, look, it's cool.
Could
This
it
area
be that
is really
rabbit
neat.
the students keep mentioning? Either way, I should focus on restoring the room through memory projection. If a student gets misled and causes another accident, it'll be a real headache.
So, this is Professor Savi's memory when he first entered the dark side. He stayed here quite a while and used his forte. From what we just saw, he was one of the staff involved in the new solo celebration. He came here to restore the scene that had been tampered with. But...
Something wrong?
not exactly. Maybe because I'm a memory-type resonator too. Something caught my attention. People think memory-type resonators like us are masters of memories and emotions, unshaken by illusions or insults. But no forte is perfect. When we pour all focus into manipulating memories, information floods the mind. That's when we're most vulnerable. The anomaly in the dark side preys on the mind. If I were a Fraxidus member, I'd strike then. Ugh, this projection won't hold for long.
Oh, they're not.
Let's move
strictly
forward.
What's her? I feel like it would be even more of like a. I mean, I don't know. It's like they say, like that the girl a thick skin, especially depending on what career path you are in and stuff like that, right? What position you are in. But I feel like someone who would have access to memories, like sure, you would probably get that. Get used to what you keep hearing about things, but I feel like you would also be very vulnerable to a lot of the stuff because you understand it very well. It's like almost the idea that once you have knowledge of something, sure, you don't have the fear of like, oh, like what is it, and that anticipation for it, but rather you get an understanding of it to a point that you know it very, very well, to where it affects you more than somebody who is not as knowledgeable in something. Sorry, I got distracted by the fact that I could come up here. I'm gonna get myself stuck. I better not, because I can't jump. I am going to get myself stuck and we're gonna have a bigger problem. I just really like this area. It's just really cool. Like, look at that! Look at that! Look how cool that is! And the other thing over here, look at that! You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the stuff from Claire Obscure, like the very end of the game. Do you guys remember that? Seeing playthrough, you played it yourself. The very end parts of the game. That's what this, I think this kind of tone reminds me of. The colors and just the way everything else looks. Anyways. Move them legs faster, I can't run. I mean, I guess
can't even feel time passing.
Run.
Half an hour's gone already.
Where's the bunny? Where's the toka?
This one should go here. Wait, the rabbit. You again. Are you the one who changed the riddle and walked this place? Get back here.
This memory records the moment he met the rabbit. Before that, he mentioned time. Could that be another key factor?
Did the other victims have similar behaviors?
Let's not jump to conclusions yet. Keep going.
Oh, I really hope I didn't accidentally trigger or skip it. I would assume not. It felt appropriate.
Gone again.
Right.
No matter how good you are at hide and seek, your traces stay in my memory. I'll just need to use my forte again. No use hiding. I know you're there.
It's Denny's. It's not Denny's. It's still Denny's. I'm gonna say it's Denny's. I don't care.
Surprised?
It's Denny's.
Staring at yourself.
It's always gonna be Denny's, alright? I have an arch enemy now.
No.
She doesn't know it herself, but it is.
The dark side's a mirror. You're just my shadow. Ha. Even if I'm a shadow, so what? I'm still part of you.
God, I really...
Afraid your shadow might know a few of your secrets.
This is tackling like a lot of stuff that I already like. I've always liked the idea of not meeting your past self per se, but the part of you that you like to not think about, but you know, it's been on that journey with you this entire time. The one who would have almost taken a different path, but thought of a different path, but instead is stuck following you and is like, damn you! taking shots for no reason is Denny's, alright? And that's for no reason. We all know how evil she is, okay? Pure evil. Just absolute. There is no redemption. And no reason why she did it. She just wanted to be evil. That's it. There's no good villain story as to why. But no, back to the thing I'm talking about. God, I've always liked the idea of, because I guess I do it myself. I do a lot of just talking to myself. Maybe I'm crazy, but I do a lot of talking to myself and arguing with myself kind of idea. And I guess that's where the concept of shadow, enamo, a whole idea comes up, is that fighting and that resistance of like, I've been on this journey with you this entire time and look where it's taking us kind of idea, or where we could have been. It's like, well, what about this? This is how we would have been then. No, it's like, I feel like if I was in this world and seeing my other self, and if it is kind of more of a reflection of you in that sense, and not somebody, you know, manipulating and adding words into that, it would be a really funny conversation. I'd be like, oh, we do this already, do we? I'm coming for you. Be actively chasing it, try to tie it down, be like, we're talking, we're having some real good talks, all right? I have been waiting for this moment. Anyways, sorry. I just really like this kind of topics in these. This is fun. If I have been constantly looking around while listening to what they're saying, I was doing this before the stream even started too. One of my controllers, I'm so sad. You know the little, I don't know what they're called, but they're like the things you put on top of the joysticks. On my other controller, one of the cushion things are gone. Or I can't find it. I found one that was right next to it on my desk, but I can't find where the other one went. I don't know what happened with it. And I'm sad, and I'm worried that it got lost somewhere. So I have been continuously looking up for it, because it pops up in my head, and I'm like, where is it? I know it's around here. So I'm sorry if I keep looking around, looking for it. I know I'm hoping it's around here. It has to be. I just hope it's not lost. Or it didn't get vacuumed, because my room, Toka lives in my room, which also means hair is everywhere, which if you don't know is really bad for a computer, so often it has to be vacuumed. And since I am not able to do that on my own, early on, some people were helping me out and, you know, vacuuming over here near my computer, and that is also where my controller is, so I really hope it didn't accidentally fall and it get vacuumed. I'll be very sad if it did. It's like, no, the cushion for the joysticks. Anyways, sorry. Continue.
Secrets you've been running from. You're trapped, desperate for progress. Like that Huang Long researcher who eventually threw everything away for the truth.
Ooh.
Haskar Spectrum.
Ooh.
That name rings a bell.
Well, that's interesting.
I'm nothing like Haskar. Oh, you're right about that. You don't even have his courage to give it all up. That's why you're stuck here, like a lab rat running in circles.
I also
But
like
what
in
if
the.
I told
never
you
mind. I thought
the answer
his
you've been
rings
seeking
inside of
is
the.
right here?
Can you see this? And here.
Something about
was
your current
dark,
project.
and then the other one was light. So
Go
you can also
on.
show the dark side and the light side.
Take
Never
a
mind.
look.
I was incorrect. It's just the behind.
The data model was wrong from the start. Is this where the error lies? If I fix it, my second hypothesis could actually work. Then, based on the corrected model, the result should be... Wait. There's a formula missing. The first half matches my derivation perfectly. Where's the rest? Where's the other half of the formula?
How did he pronounce that other one? Sounded strange.
I never said the answer was free. Let's make a fair trade.
Oh. It's kind of cool. That's really cool, actually.
Offer something of equal value, and the answer's yours. Look, I've even prepared the stakes for you. Everything tied to your research. Thesis, data, it's all here. So, which one's worth the truth? See? No weight at all. Your report's worthless. Try again. Ah, no, no, no. Far from enough. Is that the extent of your pride in knowledge? Why not wager everything? That can't be. But it can. You've spent all your chips. What else do you have left to trade? Ah, right. Almost forgot about that. Your greatest honor, wasn't it? Let's see if it's worth anything.
I see it as a sense that, like, especially if it's something you've been searching for your whole life, or something you've been wanting so badly that you have put all your time, all your effort, everything into it, and still you can't achieve it. Still, it's out of your reach. Just that desperation of... And I can also see it from the standpoint that you have done all of this and it feels like you have achieved nothing within your life, and so people tend to be that, well, I haven't done anything with my life, I haven't, and this is because I've been working so hard towards this one goal, and yet still I can't, and so in the end my life will be meaningless. So if they're offered like this and be like, well, if you give me your soul, your life will have meaning into yourself, right? Finally achieve the thing you really want to achieve, that you've done everything possible. So I could see it from that standpoint, where they'd be like, oh, yep, get so blinded, I guess.
Look at that. You've given everything, and yet you still can't trade for a single answer. Or maybe the scale is the answer. The so-called scientific pursuit at Lahai Roy contributes nothing to the advance of human civilization. And of course, it can't change what sleeps beneath Lahai Roy.
That's so cool.
You know exactly what I mean.
It's a very good voice actor for this too, by the way.
Enough! You don't understand anything. Oh, don't I? You've got nothing left? Oh, but there's still one last thing you can trade. Your life. Go on. This is the part you idealists always love, isn't it?
Toga!
You don't
Toga!
understand.
Holy crap!
You're just preying on desperate seekers of truth. I won't let anyone else enter this room.
Oh no, oh my god. It's come full circle. What are the odds?
That's why Professor Savine was so determined to keep everyone out of the dark side.
What are gods.
He was protecting them in his own way. He feared that eager students or passionate teachers might trade their lives for an illusion of truth. Greatness isn't just about achievement. Sometimes it's about facing reality and still choosing to live with dignity.
Welcome.
At Star Torch Academy, we pursue truth, yes, but we value the journey more than the destination. Weighing our worth on a scale? That's true ignorance. Now then, if we cross-check the clues from Sevi with the Academy's earlier findings...
The rabbit's appearance is linked to the victim?
You're saying it's drawn to one's vulnerability. But everyone has weaknesses. Some hide them deeper, some don't. That alone isn't special enough. Now then,
when it comes
if we
to
cross-check
devouring
the
their
clues
soul
from Sevi with the Academy's earlier findings...
into using Forte? No. It's this time, I guess time does judge.
Spending more time in the dark side
and
does raise the chance of seeing the rabbit. But that's not the root cause.
How anything else
Now
exists.
then, if we cross-check the clues from Sevi with the Academy's earlier findings...
I get the Forte. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't remember the full lore for all the, like, the marks that they get on themselves to use these powers and all that stuff. And what Forte actually fully is.
You're half right. The key isn't the Forte itself, it's what it acts upon. Remember? Professor Sevi used his Forte to restore the scene, and other student victims used theirs to take something from the dark side. In both cases, they influenced the space itself. That's the real link.
I think the link is Denny's.
Since we found the answer,
I'm
I'll
always
wait for
gonna
you
bring her
here.
up.
Hello? Lucilla?
Look, there's actually one more thing I didn't mention. After the celebration, every Darkside victim shared one trait. They were all memory-type resonators. And there aren't many of us in the Academy. Only one remains. You understand what that means now, don't you? Focus my mind. Loosen my thoughts. Just a little. Give the threat an opening. A small price to draw it out. In that false professor's words, a fair trade it is. Since the Fraxidus went to such lengths to invite me, well, as the president, how could I turn down the feast?
My eyeballs. Ah! Ah!
That
Snow?
student. You seem to trust her quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. You'll understand once you meet her yourself. Anyway, how's your
It is! I see it!
Just as planned. No one else remains in the dark side. But the rabbit's clever. Every room has traces of its frequency. I can't pin down its exact trail.
Huh. If it were easy to catch, their little feast wouldn't be half as entertaining, would it?
I don't care about you! Move
And
aside this
remember,
one!
If anything unexpected happens, you know what to do.
It wasn't just a trailer thing I saw. Thank goodness. I was so worried it was just a trailer connection. Oh my god, I was so concerned. I was like, what if it's just a trailer?
Since the
Oh crap,
Fraxidus
and I
went to
fell
such
for it.
lengths to invite me, well, as the president, how could I turn down the feast?
There is something judging. There's two things, there's two things judging me. Never mind, it went away. There's one thing judging me in the corner. Guys, I'm scared. There's a... it's judging. Is there two? Oh, there's one behind it. This one is still just judging. Ah, the other one... Don't judge me over there. Look. You should be judging the low frame rate on that thing. So you know the trap.
Of course. And I knew if I told you sooner, you'd either stop me or try to follow me. But there's something only you can do from the outside. The dark side is unstable by nature. Remember what I said?
No.
The Academy used riddles to regulate its gateways. Most have been replaced by Fractious riddles, but a few originals are still hidden in the Academy's archive. And the archive is inclusive. Be careful what you dig into. Rover, I need you to set a stable dark side exit with a riddle unknown to the Fractious.
Okay. You want me to make
Remember
a
what
riddle?
you told Sigrika at the celebration? That means no matter what, we stick together.
Oh my God.
Even if I said no, you'd come anyway, wouldn't you? Fine. The dark side is a maze. I'll leave a few clues behind to guide you.
No weird.
But if anything goes wrong, promise me
that?
you'll get out immediately.
Huh, okay. Thingy, gonna teleport to that. I was gonna say I'm already close to it. No, it ain't! Thank goodness, okay. Oh, crap. Oh, wait. Can I just... Are you gonna take me down? Well, maybe you might actually work for once. I could have just fallen. It's fine. I'm gonna say it had significance. Okay. So, we figure out what rabbit is. I don't know how long this update is. The story. If it's, is it short like loops or is it pretty long? Can I use my, I can't use the car in here, damn it. Oh, hello. I got books, I got a script. Oh, shoot. Styling Guide. Teacher's Column, issue number 5. Fashion is a way of self-expressing, a reflection of who we are and what we are. The variations in size, the play between symmetry and asymmetry, and the differences in contours. They all quietly shape how we see ourselves and how the world sees us. Styling, at its heart, is a delicate and graceful experiment, a designer's way of interpreting the world and the ever-shifting scenery through their own lens. 3 hours. Take your time. Oh, okay. Warm sunlight spills across the campus. A gray, off-shoulder knit top meets a timeless plaid skirt, paired with a dark toned handbag in just the right size. A golden butterfly. I always mess up how this is pronounced. Brooch. I was about to say boobs. I don't know why. My brain. God, my brain. Gleams gently at the chest, infusing a touch of grace into the muted gray. A hint of retro charm blends effortlessly with the modern academic mood, as though time itself has slowed. Alright, cool. Star Torch Academy News. Title. Breaking news! Star Torch 8 great... No, hold on. I have a better way to do this. Breaking news! Star Torch 8th Great Mystery, the Vanishing Miko. Multiple students have reported seeing a girl in a white Miko robes wandering around the campus. Yet, when school authorities review the surveillance footage, not a single trace of this mysterious figure was found. Some say that spirits cannot be captured by cameras. Others dismiss it as... Wait, isn't there a game called Refrain? Others dismiss it as an elaborate prank, and some even suspect that the witnesses themselves may have staged the entire event. Perhaps it is an attempt to add a new chapter to the Academy's 7 Great Mysteries. Neat.
The alternative riddles for the new solar celebration. Guess this is what President Lucila wanted. Why is it tucked into a storyboard, though? Her hobby?
Sure.
Hope this helps.
Oh yeah, enter. I wanna see cool.
You're here. This way.
Okay.
If I follow this path, it should lead me to the president.
Neat little areas.
Oh, that's odd.
Kill!
The discords here. And they're all moving towards her. No hesitation.
But I was helping. Oh.
What? What did you say? Alright.
The tacit discords are gathering around here.
A lot more. That's a big. What the heck is that? Whoa, what is that?
A new partner.
Can you not make sounds like that, please? And please do not make sounds like that. Oh my god, do not make sounds like that. Die, please. Thank you.
This is...
I want that. Sometime earlier.
Even got my taste right, huh? It's always so easy to read one's mind.
League Dimitrescu wannabe. The money! Denny's. Denny's! Probably people that want to yell at me like, it's not the damn rabbit! Denny's is not the rabbit! No. 100% is.
The Tragic Life of Lucilla. Directed by Lucilla. Starring Lucilla.
Welcome. Enjoy your own movie.
Using my name and slapping on a title that lame? I heard the Fraxidus had a playwright. And this is what your art looks like?
It's complete truth, 100%. I know it is.
This is the story of a girl who discovered she could read memories when she started to grow up.
Alright. Do I have an auto? I do.
Before she could fully develop her self-knowledge, she absorbed too many memories that weren't her own. Until she lost who she was.
Stealing Sophie's voice? Twisting people's lives into your cheap drama? Since when does that count as cinema? What's next? My grand arrival in Lahairoi?
How ironic.
Movie time.
The girl who built her life on her memory gift walks into an institute buried beneath the Frostlands and becomes its leader. A flock of lambs chasing the future crowns a shepherd who can only record the past. What can she offer them? Drown in the relics of humanity's golden age? Or lead the innocent straight into the abyss? The flock crosses the frozen lands, trying to light fires against the coldness and darkness. Some burn clothes, some burn books, Some even burn themselves. But the coldness and darkness know no end, and devour everything. In the end, nothing remains, only silence.
That's it? That. Sorry.
Oh, how considerate. To have even written the Academy's ending for us, too. If this ever hit theaters, I'd fast forward it tenfold just to end the agony. The title really tells it. Utterly tasteless.
Thus ends the film. However, upon review, it's filled with meaningless actions, and its protagonist is pitifully naive.
That's a good point. Oh,
This script may
point,
be rewritten
point,
and
everybody
re-screened.
point.
Actress, please wait before the curtain.
All right, thank you. Yeah, good movie going on. You
A
know what? Let's see if I
post-credit
can do
scene?
something.
Planning to remake my life now? Fine. Since you've handed me a free ticket, I'll see it through.
The Tragic Life of Lucilla. Remake. Scene 1. Action. The pitiful girl repeats her past, grows up again, and again arrives at Star Torch Academy, standing once more at a crossroads.
Now, I'll announce the results of the Star Torch Academy presidential election. The vote was jointly conducted by each department's committee and the new Federation Special Investigation Panel. Professor Lucilla, congratulations. You've been elected as the new president of Star Torch Academy.
Yeah! Woo!
Well then, President Lucilla, care to say a few words?
Oh, I was too early on my clapping.
Amazing, Professor Lucilla. Oh, should I say President Lucilla now?
Thank you, thank you. Where my hat? Oh God. Oh no! Give victory speech. That hat. Put the hat.
Thank
Put
you for your
hat.
trust, but
Oh,
I don't intend to accept. Compared to others at the Academy, don't you think I'm a bit too ordinary? I have no major academic achievements, nor administrative experience. Honestly, sometimes I even feel small standing among all of you.
there you go.
Making a nobody the shepherd is dangerous for everyone, isn't it? So, please understand my choice. I'm content following at the back of the flock. I request a new election.
Quiet, quiet! Everyone please be seated.
Professor Lucilla, have you really made up your mind? Isn't this a bit hasty?
Your speech from sure was foreshadowing. Always great topic.
Let's just set a new election date and move on.
Sheesh. Yeah, dangerous these heels can be. We can put it to the test. Give a demonstration. Put the heel in your cheek. I think there was also one that I saw. There was a lady's heel and this guy's like right on his chest. Thank goodness it didn't go all the way in. towards his heart, but it was pretty terrifying.
Look, Professor Lucilia's here.
Heels are dangerous.
Professor Lucilla, last time we stopped at page 59?
There's the hat.
All right then, page 60, bottom right corner. This photo was taken before the lament. Back then, there was no etheric sea, and aerospace technology wasn't blocked yet. One of humanity's probes took this image in space. Our homeworld, see? Just a pale blue dot.
So what's the point?
Good question.
Excuse me?
I mean, what's the point of taking that photo? Looking at it only makes us feel small.
Because you are small.
That tiny dot only
You're
makes
real
all
tiny.
of us on it feel more insignificant, pathetic even. That so-called golden age of exploration and the great astronomy before the lament, all they bring is loneliness. We're all lonely in that endless darkness,
Weird thing on his
just like
arms.
Star Torch Academy now.
Oh, they all do.
Tell me, Professor, does our so-called exploration here even matter?
I don't know.
First time I've ever seen you speechless, Professor.
I feel like it's the same kind of topic though what it was with Goku, is that like you can say your answers to all that, but I think everybody kind of needs to find their own answer.
About your request.
I mean, it doesn't
I
hurt
have the right to reject
speak your own thoughts for it, because maybe it might be what somebody needs to lead them to the correct way, but you also have to be careful. The person doesn't take it like, oh yes, this is the truth and absolute truth, and they don't completely believe it themselves, and sends them down a spiral of being like, well, this is what it's supposed to be, and the complete confusion. But that ultimately, that's up to that person to whether to accept that or not, and understand what exactly they might be doing to themselves. So, anyways, speaking. Speak. You have to turn this way to speak to me. How about that?
You want to withdraw now? At the most critical stage of the experiment? Who could possibly take your place?
I'm just scared. Scared to touch those instruments again. Scared of seeing results that don't match what we hoped for.
Afraid of the risks? Then switch to theoretical work. Are you really going to let everything you've built amount to nothing?
Sheesh.
Professor Lucilla
How's
just
all
ran out of the
everything in
room,
here?
clutching her head,
Ooh.
like she's lost it.
Ooh. Oh. Wait a second. Hold up. But. Right. Interesting.
How long has she been locking herself in there?
No clue. We just heard stuff breaking, and someone crying.
Could it be she's having another episode? The madness caused by memory confusion.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Are you really quitting the project, Lucilla?
Oh.
You've made up your mind.
Wait. Go ahead.
Yes.
Huh?
This will be my final lecture. I've already filed to close the course next term. Thank you all for your support. I've gone as far as I can. I'm sure you'll all go farther than I ever could.
Approach her. Approach her, you say?
She said nothing. Deep down, she'd already accepted her own mediocrity and stopped moving forward. The girl who once forced herself to stand tall now teeters on the edge. Her curtain's about to fall.
What's happening?
Did the others' memories bleed into mine again? How long was I out? The meeting's already over. What's happening to me? I just want to forget, to erase this wretched forte. Erase. Right. If I erase the memory of my forte itself, maybe then everything will go back to normal.
Is there a reason why she isn't on the banner?
I'm done with all of it.
This obviously feels like this is her story part, right? Just like kind of.
She abandoned her title, her right to explore, and now even her own forte.
Do they need more time working on her combats or something?
She chose to kill the person she used to be. Like someone who had drowned, losing both her air and shadow.
Oh, that's not good.
A different choice, a brand new life. Tell me, our dear audience, isn't this fascinating?
I mean, I could see her being like a
everything's
support
destined
character.
to fade away, why not just wait it out? Enjoy the last bit of pleasure and revel in the beautiful memories before the end.
A bridge between 3.2
After
and
all,
3.3?
fleeting joy feels far more real than some unreachable truth.
That kid look familiar for a reason? Why does she look familiar? You seen you before?
You only need to come a little closer and take my hand.
Or just the random NPC model that they
Our
frequently
lives
use
can
for
trade
things.
places. No more pain, only warmth and bliss. The curtain's about to fall, and the choice is yours.
Friend of Goku?
Done with your performance? All that noise for one purpose. The same trick you used on Savi. Stirring fear, pressing old wounds. Let me guess what you're after. Targeting Sigrika was just a diversion. You wanted the Academy to intervene. Next, the memory-type resonator is affected in the dark side. And you knew I'd see it. That was your invitation. So this little play, it was meant for me and all the memory-type resonators. You're afraid of something in us, aren't you? Something that threatens your grand scheme.
Denny's.
You put on quite a hilarious show, I'll give you that. But you came to the wrong audience. You can ramble about pasts and futures all you like, but I only focus on the present. And that's exactly why your message in that film disgusts me. I don't deny the doubt, the struggle, or the pain we face in our search. Every soul in Star Torch Academy has endured those. But the weight of civilization demands shoulders to bear it. And we, right from the beginning, are a flock, walking willingly toward our own end.
I didn't need the light though.
If the campfire's dying out, then these lambs you mock will burn themselves. Just to walk one more mile before the final breath.
Hold on, I want to look at this one a lot. This is really cool. God, I love it when they do, like, in the reflections it shows, and, like, there's something different in the shadow part. It's really cool. It's Denny's. It's 100% Denny's. All the way. Definitely. Denny's over there.
No glory sought. No remembrance needed. We'll lie down here, leaving not a trace. But what's the point of it all? The point? You, who watch us burn. You're the proof. You and everyone behind you. That's our meaning. Very cool. And one more thing. Whether I deserve to be the president? That's not for your cheap words or your lousy films to decide. If you're so desperate to tear me down, that only proves I'm doing something right.
Oh, that's a good line right there. I like that line. That is a really good line, actually. Damn, that is good. That is real good.
Tell me, who's the real desperate one here? You're not the only one with backup. Checkmate.
Oh wait, is it time to kill things? It might be time to. Oh. Ooh. That's a lot. Oh, that's all. That's. I like that one. I like. What?
You're here.
Yes!
Go after it. I'll handle the rest.
Come on, we've still got work to do.
Ooh. Get them all! Get them all! Get them! Destroy them! Oh, she so reminds me of Agron, and I want her even more because of that. Get that rabbit! Get that Toka! Get that traitor! Get that Denny's! Oh, that was
Stay
so
sharp,
cool.
Rover. It can take the
That
form
was
of
so
anything in
cool.
the dark side. There's only one passage here. It must still be around.
Are we
Stay
done-
close.
are we- oh my, Tokas. So many Tokas. Look at all the Tokas. I'm assuming we're done with movie shenanigans. Catch the rabbit. Just gonna grab all of them. Grab them all. Grab them. I can't do anything. Grab them. Grab them. Grab all the Tokas. Grab all the Tokas. I see you over there, Toka! You can't hide from me! I clicked you. Oh, there it is. God, that was really cool. What an entrance! What an entrance! That was a really cool scene. Hey, you're walking backwards. That was weird. That was really creepy. Turn into Michael Jackson. You're not that Jackson. You're Percy Jackson. My dogs are howling. God dang it. That's, oh my god. As somebody, why is Percy Jackson turning into Michael? What happened? Why? Why are we walking back? What? Gonna do that again? I don't, what? It was weird. But, oh my god, that was amazing. I absolutely need a really cool. What's up here? Nothing. Okay. Just making sure there's no more Tokas. There might be. You never know. We're just going to snow somewhere. I'm almost singing to this piano. Maybe they are. They're trying. Soon we'll have a concert.
No sign of it here either. Let's split up. I'll check this room. You take the one before.
Guys, what is that? I don't know what that is. What did she say? Catch the real rabbit? Where? Okay, wait. What are we? I didn't pay attention to a word she said. What did you say, lady? Huh? I may have not paid attention. Go back to yours. Okay, thank you. I was like, is there something here I need to interact with? What's going on? So are we gonna pincer attack this? Oh my God. I've been saying Acheron so many times. I thought she was Acheron for the second. I saw the back of her hair and the white of her cloak, the cloak at the top, and I was like, wait, what? No, it's not. My own brain tricked me. Is there a rabbit I missed? Catch the real rabbit. Aha! Toka! You bastard! Oh, you came back over here. Damn, you teleported real fast. Did you find it?
No sign of it here either. Let's split up.
I thought we did.
I'll check this room. You take the one before.
Was I not supposed to grab all the rabbits like I did? Wait, can I talk to you again? I think I did that prematurely.
No sign of it here either. Let's split up. I'll check this room.
No, wait, you... Did I miss it? Why do you keep Oh, it's not her! I got fooled! I got tricked! That was good. I know what, that is a good one. I give props to that. That was really good. Oh, it's being cute. Grooming.
Told you. It's checkmate this time.
Look at you. According to your plan. What do we do?
We still haven't figured out what the Fraxidus wants with the dark side.
Oh no.
For now, this little one's our only lead.
Uh-oh.
Let me try reading.
Oh yeah, I saw it move! That smug smile. It's like, you smug little bastard. Look at him.
Looks like I don't even need to use my forte.
I suppose this counts as our first proper meeting, Madame Lucilla.
Denny's, I know it's you.
Proper meeting? You're talking to me through a rabbit from your little hideout. That's what you call proper? Still, thanks for the film. It was tasteless and trashy, but I'll admit, it added a little fun to my job. You knew I'd catch this rabbit from the start.
And didn't you already know it was a trap meant for you? We both have what the other wants.
I swear I hear walking,
What are you
right?
trying to do in the highway?
I hear heels walking.
As an educator, you of all people should know better.
There it goes again.
Finding the
It was just the
answer
music.
is the asker's job, you know? Still, congratulations. You won this round.
What?
My shadows are off?
I never agreed to play your little game. And neither did my students. Right, Rover?
Oh, in game? I don't know. I need to probably check. I don't know. Was I supposed to see something? It was Denny's I was supposed to see, wasn't it? It was Denny's! I don't even need the shadows to know. I already know who it is. It's not a shadow supposed to be there. No, it's Denny's shadow. Just flattering yourself.
Flattering myself? That hurts.
I worked very hard setting up those trials for you. If you didn't enjoy them, don't worry. There'll be a next round. And I promise it'll be far more thrilling. Because next time, we'll be betting on the very fate of Lahai Roy. Will it go boom and vanish? Or will the flames of Star Torch keep burning?
Oh, is it saying we're coming to the end for Lahai Roy? I feel like I don't even know what I just called it right now. It didn't sound right.
Truly, I can't wait for our next meeting.
Next meeting.
Well, we know who it is.
It's alright. At least we dealt with the source of the dark side's anomaly.
Yeah, I know what it is, I guess. It's just whatever. Whatever. Who's Miko? The what? Oh, who's the incredible woman that wholeheartedly respect and admire, and just that insane amount of power, and oh, it's up there with Lady Dimitrescu's feeling. Oh god. That woman. Yeah.
I know you've got many questions, but let's get out of here first.
Yeah. Jeez, we'll get out of here. Oh. We in snow? Dennis! Stop to everybody's eardrums just
the
now.
dark side wouldn't hurt them.
Didn't I do what you asked? You wanted to help Sagrika, so I tweaked the dark side to help her see herself clearly. Besides, no one got hurt, right? Your friend, your teacher, and Rover. I should thank you, actually. You helped me finish an experiment.
Experiment?
The opposite of the void. How far can memory-type resonators go before its power consumes them? And what other tricks is this petty academy hiding? A Miko wielding a sword?
Oh yeah, I had the same feeling. Don't worry. Navora, you're good in my books.
Come, my sweet darling. We've still got much to do.
I like Navora. She's great. She's amazing. I agree with her 100%.
What about the rabbit? Isn't it your pet?
Get you.
We don't keep trash. We dump it. So, please try hard to be useful if you don't want to be disposable.
It's fine. It's Toka. I'll come back. Just basically toss it into home, so it's fine. No, it's 100% the real Navora. Absolutely, without a doubt, definitely. Therefore, that's why I'm on Navora's side.
Sorry, Rover. I've kept you busy all day.
What? What the heck? Why are we being a butthole? Percy, the heck? But not for that.
From the moment you came to me, you already knew this was a trap set by the Fraxidus. Yet you planned to walk right into it.
Oh, you wouldn't have done the same.
All in a day's work for your president. Besides, it worked out pretty well, don't you think?
There's something wrong.
Don't worry. I know the dark side pulls people toward what they fear and try to escape from. But I learned to face my past honestly long ago.
What exactly happened to you back there?
You want to know?
Didn't you say you wanted to introduce a new course? Star Torch guidelines from strangers to confidants?
No,
Students
gonna
and
make it
teachers
into
should
a real
get to know
one.
each other.
No!
Maybe this counts as our first class.
I really set myself up for that one. Well, before I turned 20, I couldn't tell which memories were mine and which belonged to the ones I had read. As I absorbed more and more of them, I saw too many births and deaths. I started to feel how small and ignorant I really was. That's exactly what the dark side preyed on. It then recreated the predicament I once lived through. The Fraxidus was questioning me, the representative of Star Torch Academy. When the future offers no answers, and existence itself is destined to fade, can anything we do in our brief and ignorant lives truly matter?
Okay, that's really
As
weird.
a
I'll talk
student
about it
of
later.
Star Torch Academy, what do you think, Rover?
Just gonna ask me create one. That. Okay. Oh wait.
That's the kind of answer you'd say. Back then, I joined the Space Trek Collective without a real purpose. But luckily, just like you, I met a good teacher. My teacher was an ordinary man, Arroya, in charge of observation in the Frostlands. We both spent our days watching and recording, each in our own realm. But he never saw himself as just an observer. Again and again, he made connections with people and the things he studied, and built bridges between them. It was like how we draw lines between the stars now. In these perilous Frostlands, each person is a point of light for another. Maybe I used to stand too high, never stooping to feel the emotions in those memories. The ones that needed time to settle for an ordinary person. When I revisited the memories I once read, I realized they all shared one thing in common. Everyone spends their whole life searching for answers. And it's those very answers that give meaning to our journey toward the future, even if we might find nothing in the end.
Have you found your answers?
No.
I don't like that Rover
I'm
has
still
the same
searching.
expression that I actually have right now.
In
too.
that sense, I'm the same as all of you.
Models
Just
do
another
the
student
working
on the
cap, so I
path.
have to do toddlers. Maybe it might be appropriate face that I'm doing right now.
So, don't worry. Until I find it, the Fraxidus won't be able to shake me. Also, about that Nico lady you're curious
I'm paying
about.
attention. Tell me. I'm paying attention.
My lips are sealed on that. I'm afraid. A president has her principles, not to mention the Academy's safety protocol.
You're my enemy.
But one day, you'll see her again.
You're my enemy. You're my enemy. I'm gonna fight you.
Anyway,
You're done.
I still have to write a full report on the dark side.
Kill you.
Leave the rest
I
of the
dare
evidence
you!
now. It's getting
Damn
late,
you!
Ruptor. I'll see you in class.
Rest for adults. Stop calling Percy not an adult! I mean, I guess maybe they're trying to say from not experiences. So this was the thing that I had discussed earlier. If somebody had experienced amnesia and they went their whole lives for, or not their whole lives, but that brief time trying to get a certificate for something, but then I'll go into it later. You can talk to her. I'm gonna talk to you. I hate you.
Still something you want to say?
I need to hear more about your past. No, I want to know about the other one.
Star Torch guidelines from strangers to
teasing that
confidants
dangling in my
is
face.
designed
Like,
for
is this
both
what you really
teachers
wanted? Oh, is that what you really
students,
wanted?
isn't it?
Yeah, not happening.
If you want to hear mine, you'll have to share your stories before coming to Lahairoi first.
Renacita is more interesting. Tell her part of your story, Renacita. Curiosity flickers in her eyes. All right.
I've only read about Renacita in textbooks. Their culture of living alongside echoes reminds me a bit of the Roya. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to visit there and hear their bards perform in person.
Oh, that lady.
Since you shared, I'll tell you something you wanted to know. Let's start with my Royan teacher.
That's not what I wanted to know.
During an expedition in the Frostlands, I got caught in a storm and was separated from the others. Due to my chaotic memories, I barely understood the concept of death. An old Royan observer rescued me and brought me back to his outpost. When he learned of my ability, he asked me to help him recall the memories he'd long forgotten. In that small cabin, I read the joys and sorrows of his past. He studied the behavior of Exoswarm alone, danced the Royan dances there, and shared laughter with passing researchers. He was never lonely. I began to follow his example and actively reached out to the memories I once read. I wanted to show my respect and experience them anew. Guess what I felt then?
Awakening?
No. It was the fear of death. For the first time, I truly feared death. I felt their most genuine human emotions facing the jaws of death. When I realized that, I knew I was finally waking up from the nightmare of those memories.
Interesting. I'm getting boob angle. That
Still
is
something you want to say?
The angle I wanted. There we go.
Oh.
I want to hear.
If you want to hear mine,
you'll
have to share
if I tell you this story. You tell part of the Jinzhou, she nods occasionally, respectful to people there.
Everywhere are protecting their homes in their own ways. The Fraxidus' claim that it's all meaningless is the greatest insult to our era. And your pen pal sounds like a sincere, kind girl. It's a blessing in times
I totally
like
forgot
these
about
to have
Yang Yang.
someone you can truly talk to.
Yeah, I was paying attention. Definitely. Hold on, I'm trying to fix something. I hope I get to meet her again.
Human connections are stronger than
you will.
think.
Yeah, I have a feeling we will.
All right. Since you shared, I'll tell you something you wanted to know.
Which I'm actually
Let's
excited
start
about that
with
part.
my Royan teacher.
I like to get back
During
to those
an
characters
expedition
again.
in the Frostlands, I got caught in a storm and was
I just
separated
like
from the
returning
others.
characters and like fleshing
Due to
them
my
out
chaotic
more.
memories, I barely understood the concept of death.
You know, Yang Yang
An
gets the
old
face for
Royan
this, so I
observer
figure she'd
rescued
be
me
a little bit more
and brought me
prominent.
back to his outpost. When he learned of my ability, he asked me to help him recall the memories he'd long forgotten. In that small cabin, I read the joys and sorrows of his past. He studied the behavior of Exoswarm alone, danced the Royan dances there, and shared laughter with passing researchers.
Did we hear this already?
He was never lonely. I began to follow his example and actively reached out to the memories I once read. I wanted to show my respect and experience them anew. Guess what I felt then?
An awakening. I said that.
No.
No, maybe.
It was the fear
no,
of
we did
death.
hear this. Okay.
For the first time, when I realized that, I knew I was finally with.
Huh. Okay. Wait until the next day. Not you!
Still
no,
something you
no,
wanna
I
say?
don't. I want to sit my butt down. Thank you. Oh, never mind. I don't want to sit my butt down. That was blinding. Next day. Wrong button. Next day. Tomorrow. Confirm. Alright. Next day. That was not it, apparently. How about 2 days later? Is that enough time? There we go. Went to the auditorium. Okay. It's like, yes, the next day. It didn't quite work. No, if somebody says meet you somewhere tomorrow, make sure you go there the following day. Because that's what they really mean. Not that day, but the following one. That's how it works, right? Aww. Percy, go away. I don't want her to disappear again. Her eyes are cool too.
It's just the two of us now.
Yes.
No need for all the formality, Hiyuki.
Oh, it's on. Please on. Besides, why is it not talking?
Oh, and just so you know, the maintenance fee for that blade will be coming out of your paycheck this month.
Which blade?
The one you used in the dark side. That makes it the 4th you've broken so far. Try to be gentler the next time, will you?
Sure. What about my own sword?
Its maintenance is mostly done. Don't worry, you'll have it back soon.
What does that mean?
Want to try one? It's pretty popular among the students.
Yes! Yes! Please do!
Not hungry.
No!
Candy's supposed to be eaten when you're not hungry. That's what makes it taste good. Come on. Go
Convince
on,
her.
try it.
I like you now, Lucia. You're good in my book. If you can, yes, yes. I like Lucilla, whatever your name is. I like Lucy.
Have you swallowed it?
Mm-hmm. A bit sour.
I think you're supposed to
and my
let it
tongue's
dissolve in your
tingling.
mouth.
Not my favorite.
I don't think you're supposed to. You swallowed
No
the whole
reaction at
thing.
all. That's odd. When Sigrika and the others ate theirs, they...
What?
You're no fun.
She saw me. Does that affect your plan?
It's fine. The Fraxidus didn't just set the trap for me. It was meant to draw you out as well. They've noticed your existence. I'm sorry for keeping you confined, for trying to hide your power. In the end, it still came to light.
Ooh. Who is she? What
We
is
both
she?
knew this day would come sooner or later.
I want to know.
So, would you consider moving back to the academy for now? If anything happens, you can respond right away. The Fraxidus went to great lengths to tamper with the dark side, but it poses a little actual threat to the academy. At worst, this anomaly might be tied to the power of the Threnodian too. It seems they're already preparing their next phase.
What do you need me to do?
Now's not the time. You should know that the Space Trek Collective was built atop the Threnodian. That's why we've prepared countless contingency plans. Even if every single one failed, even if the Threnodian completely consumed the Collective, we still have a final card to play. The wish-granting Miko. You.
So that's like their final trump card kind of idea. That's interesting.
Let your engine breathe. Let your roads be unclogged.
Is that it? Yes. Huh, okay. Interesting setup for a character.
Live to hunt.
I like that. I'm curious. I liked her already, but now I'm curious about her story and her connection with Lucy and what's going on with that. I like Lucy though. She's cool. She made her eat the candy, but damn it! Nothing fun came out of it. But anyways, though, that was an intriguing event. It's really, God, it's really funny. Literally this morning, I said I talk to myself a lot, right? I talk to myself a lot. I debate with myself a lot. I constantly tend to do that every now and then. I don't know. It just feels like a not confidence within my self-building kind of idea, but rather like just a reminder for what I'm doing and why I do the things that I do kind of idea. It's a nice way to kind of fight myself, argue with myself into where with other people, if they were to say something, I am able to, I guess in a way it is, build more confidence and an assurance of what I am doing in a way. So one of the things I was talking about, and they had kind of mentioned it there, was like the idea of people don't want to be forgotten, right? It's one of the big things, that the idea that nobody will remember you or anything that you've done if you pass away kind of idea. And some people also go, I mean, everybody, I feel like, goes through the whole feeling of nothing they do is significant and they won't be remembered. And what's the point of any of this stuff, right? I was literally talking with myself about all of this and the ideas that we have myths that are created, and the hypothesis of some myths that are created or probably some correlation to an events that have actually happened, but twisted around for making it a more fascinating story, or the lessons that have been learned and using the different characters, memories, concepts around it to try to portray the same occurrence of that what happened, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And so then you have people that are also not potentially myths, legends kind of idea, where you have like actual like Leonardo da Vinci kind of idea, right? And then you also have people that their story didn't become significant within their life in their lifetime, but rather afterwards, right? But in the way of these people, you hear these people. And I think one of the things that I always tend to bring up a lot when going through a lot of stories is that I wish there was more focus on some side characters. And when I was rambling on with myself and fighting myself with kind of the idea of the most humans, maybe this is going to sound depressing kind of situation, but most humans, most people, we will go our lives without the mass majority remembering our names. Just what's going to be happening there. It's the idea of you have 1,000 sheep and yet only one of them is a gold sheep kind of situation. So that one has significance. Or maybe you do something pretty major in your life, but there's just somebody else that does something at the same time that for some reason just caused more attention, right? You can have all these talents, you can have all this hard work put into it, but unfortunately there is a bit of luck that has to be. What the heck? Oh, she's eating an ice cream. I was like, why are you slurping? Sorry, that weirded me out. It was really loud in my ears. But there is that idea to it, that the probability of you being one of those Einstein idea, you don't, not having to be just intelligent, but it could, pop star, who's somebody I can think of, frick, I don't know. Michael Jackson, I mentioned earlier. Our movie director.
Ever armed.
Who's the one that does all the explosion stuff? You see, even I don't know. But there's different ways and different occupations that people in their lifetime, that some of them will be that golden sheep kind of idea, and others will just not. And who's to say that they became the golden sheep? And some of them could be through hard work and all that. But at the same time, it's still that luck was ultimately played into if they were popular or not, or enough to be remembered through human history kind of situation. And different people that tend to remember these people, right? Like Einstein is the one I feel like would pop into a lot of people's heads, but I don't know, maybe that's just for me. But if somebody were to come into more of they like musicals, they like theaters and all that stuff, they would probably be able to name an actor way before that I can even think of an actor. I don't even know actors, but just that kind of idea. That idea of within that time period, there is a legend that is made. There is a story that is told. That person is remembered, and even if it's by different groups of people, by different masses, they are still remembered. But what about the people that? Yes, maybe they were a doctor, right? They were a doctor. They saved somebody's life. But yet, they're not as remembered as these other people, that they did do something significant. Or you just have somebody that is simply, they're I don't know, maybe they're the person that goes around that picks up trash. You have the person that is the store clerk kind of idea. You have all these people that exist throughout these time periods. People that helped create concrete. But they weren't the person that had the idea of it. They weren't the person that had say that they were the one that invented it. They're just one of the people that helped put it together, or afterwards. Or you have all of these types and groups of people and everything. And I think to me, what's so tragically beautiful is the idea that the true essence of being human is to be ordinary in a way. And for me, I feel like I have a whole lot more respect. And yes, I'm not saying that the achievements that they created to be able to be remembered by their names and such are not significant at all. Yes, they really are very respected, but also those people that are just around in those times, they just live their lives. They may not be remembered, and their names were not remembered, but their existence and knowing they existed within that time, I feel like to me it's just such the definition of being human, such an ordinary human. And I just can't help but feel like, damn, like I want to know their story. I want to know what it is. When I walk down the streets, walking around, seeing the different houses, I'm so curious about like, wow, what's happening here? What's happening there? Because to live such an ordinary life, yes, you have your trials that individual goes through. That's different from everybody else, but maybe similarities, but still their own path that they walk, their own life, and it's just ordinary. And yet that is extremely precious, because you could say that like, oh, what if this person was removed, somebody that happened? Well, what if that would make it to where this person was either never born, or maybe they never came across, like the idea of what if Isaac Newton, he didn't get hit on the top of the head with, was it Newton? I think it was. Yeah, because Newton lost. Hit on top of the head by an apple. Maybe that would have never happened. And because somebody beforehand planted that tree before, you could talk about all of the butterfly effects, all of the other things that could be surrounding it. And yes, that could be a possibility, but let's say it's not, that person could be removed from out of the billions of people that exist, and it still wouldn't have changed. It's sad to think about, but I think there is just something so precious about the fact that that existence was still there. That person did exist. I do not know them by their individual name. They are the 100 million 982 person that was born on Earth or something like that. That I don't know. To me, when I was arguing with myself of like, well, your entire life you could have done this, you could have been that, you could have been significant in here, but here you are not doing anything of significance at the end of your life. And we were just discussing it here with the professor that was talking, right? That he was so blinded by an idea that you've become so desperate the entire life you've been searching for this one thing, and yet he feels like either he needs to take on the responsibility of discovering the answer to this so that nobody else, and he believes it's his life would be the perfect trade for it, and that becomes a desperation almost into my eyes of he's done all of this and it feels like he's done no significance. So it's that I need this, and so that will mark me forever in history and being who I am and all of that, right? And that's what I was discussing with myself of you could have been a doctor, you were on the right path for that, you who knows, you could have probably helped save somebody, you could have done that. And I don't want to be like I don't want that. I don't want to be remembered, which is strange to say. It is, and I don't know. Maybe people will think that like, damn, that's sad. It's kind of depressing. But I think to me, what it's come down to is that I'm fine with my name not being written down in history and somebody not remembering me. And I think that's in a way that will say on this channel, I will always just be Fatum Ruptor. Nothing else. Because the energy that I put into here, the desires and all that I want into this is, that's all I want. That's fine. My voice forever to be associated with Fatum, that's fine with me. That's as much recognition as I want. I don't want to be remembered. I want to be just an ordinary human that no significance. I want to live that life. I don't have a significance because I want to be like one of those just ordinary human and be happy with that. And to feel I don't need to do something huge. I don't need to leave a mark on history and be like, that's what I've done. I don't need to leave a mark in someone's head of my name is this and you will remember that name. I'm just fine living an ordinary life like those people that are within these stories that are told that I go walk around here and this is an example of there's no humans here. That there, right there. They don't need a name. Damn it, you have a name. The other one doesn't have a name. But to me, that's just the definition of being an ordinary human that doesn't have anything special. They're not super intelligent. They're not athletically built to do everything. And I have the utmost respect for that person of what they've gone through in their lives and whether maybe they were struggling to be heard, right? Maybe they were struggling for their name to be told. Maybe they didn't know what their purpose was for everything and what was the point of their existence and why are they there? Are they there for something in the grand scheme of things, or are they just there because they're just there? I don't know, right? I wouldn't know. This is just an example of the idea that I'm saying for like an actual person. I'm not saying specifically for this guy, but and to me, I think that's just, like I said, tragically beautiful of living an ordinary life. And to go through all of your time till when time comes and delivers you. I talk about the whole thing on my name is Fate Breaker, right? But in a way, I believe in somewhat of fate. And when I say the name being Fate Breaker and all of that, to me, it's more of a it is human to want to feel like you're struggling against another force and you can do it, you can try, and you will do with all your might, and maybe you will accomplish the thing that you've wanted and you feel like it was fate that was tying you down. But in the end, to think that you did it, you accomplished it. But what if that was fate? What is fate for you to go and think about all of these things and struggle against it and accomplish something into the end and think, I broke fate, but in reality, it was always fated for you to be there. I think that is just human. And I don't know. There's just, I have such a different respect of humans kind of idea. I'm human. But in that idea that there's so much negativity of being human and the hate for that and the frustrations, and yes, 100% acknowledge that being human, you're gonna make mistakes. There's terrible things that come with it. There's always two sides to the same coin, right? But it's just, if I am to be human, I'd rather not hate it and rather find something to respect about it. And to respect about those that are just like me and just being an ordinary human that is just going through life. That isn't this grand scientist coming up with these laws that are pushing through to go into space and colonize different, but to be just a human that goes around, that will live a mundane life. And I've happy with just that. There's other burdens that are placed upon my shoulders that I feel.
Ever armed, ever
I feel like
burning.
the me that who isn't here, I guess is here, the one behind the screen that you guys don't know, truly. Like, that's good. I'm good with that. I'm good. I'd rather the name Fatum be the ones that is remembered and associated with that voice, with this voice. That has these random thoughts that goes around, that has these weird, chaotic things that happen within these streams, that have sudden, actual weird debates about things and talks about things, but then other times are like, damn you, pigeon. Like, to me, that's my good. I've done something, and for me, that's behind it all. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that being that's pushed forward rather than the one me. It's just a weird feeling, and I thought it was really strange when they were kind of talking about talking with yourself in your past, and, well, what's the meaning of it all, and doing all of this, and you get to see the insignificance through other people, and you see life, and you see death, and don't you see? Look, did it change anything? Did it change at all? No, and I think that's okay. It didn't need to. Maybe you could say, like I said, it's like a butterfly effect to where eventually it will, with somebody, create something, right? Maybe people can find solace in that, but to just be human. I think that's completely fine. To be an insignificant, ordinary human. To me, those are the people I respect, especially the people that do everything instead of approaching the end of time with their head down, instead of approaching the end of time with their tail between their legs, instead of any of that, just I mentioned in a tweet before about
ever burning.
To smile with how far you've come. People tend to smile when good things are happening around them, somebody's laughing in front of them, they see somebody else's smile, and then times where it's difficult and it's hard and you don't see like what's the point of smiling? What's the point in being happy because things around me are just not going great? What's the point of it all? I think that's just to look back and to smile with, holy crap, you made it as far as you have through every single thing that was tossed at you. And it feels like a ridicule of life. But aren't you just still here?
Fresh delicacy.
And that little resistance, that little stubbornness, and to still exist, whether significant or not, is to be human. I appreciate that. I do. I really, really, really do. I don't know the names of people from different time periods that throughout the events of history that are recorded and people's names that are remembered. And it's like, who was that? Who was the one that was over here? Who was the one doing all this? Just people living their life. And that's where I don't think that she was saying that people go their entire life searching for the answers, and sometimes at the end they never get their answer. They never find it. And I think that's completely fine. That is completely fine. We all have something that there is. We get up during the day, we go to sleep, think about tomorrow, we got something that keeps pulling us back up. I mentioned this before about being the two sides of chains, right? That people seen chains as something that holds them back, and resistance and captivity and all that, but that there's another side to chains where it keeps you grounded. Because if you're free and flying through the air, when you fall, there is nothing to pick you back up, and it's harder to get back up. But I think that's fine. That is fine, because in order to get into the sky, you have to have something that slowly teaches you how to start flying. And whether it's bird of... I see that bird, I've never seen it before. That's the new one. That's the first bird we ever see of this species, any doing this, doing that,
A fresh
or
delicacy.
just one that gave it a try of just flying through the air and
back off.
Just came back down and was content. I don't know. I think to me that's you don't have to go. This is just for me, but you don't have to go your life trying to be something significant, trying to feel like your life has meaning and purpose in the grand scheme of things, because then I feel like it's not fair to the things that you do actually accomplish. You don't realize yourself maybe that it is significant, but maybe to somebody else that was watching from the sidelines that you don't know, that you don't anything, that it was maybe not significant, but a little bit of something. Anyways, I go on a whole rant of things. Sorry. So what happens when I argue with myself. But anyways, it was also really weird that this was the topic for this story update too. I was kind of laughing when it was said. I was like, And I was saying with Rover in that moment of when she asked, well, what do you think? What's your answer? And the idea of you create one. That's true. I think with life, to what is the meaning for it? What is your purpose for going through all that? Yeah, I think each person creates their own answer to it. And the importance is not taking on somebody else's, but rather if they tell you, it's more of an influence rather than, you know what, I'm gonna live following what they said, because that's not your own and you have to find your own. But it can be influenced. It can. I'm not saying it can't be influenced, because of course through everything that as us humans do, we're influenced. and it doesn't have to be something grand. I think that's what I'm trying to get to the point of. It doesn't have to be that I'm going to cure all cancers. I'm going to bring back nerves that have been paralyzed from somebody. I'm going to create this new style of music that nobody else has heard. It doesn't have to be something grand. It could, and maybe this is something that sounds like more of a depressing state, but it could just be, I want to see the end of this game's service. I want to see where the story ends up, and I think because if you start something grand, you're going to be chasing your tail forever. And sure, some people, like I said, with skill, with hard work, there is always luck that is the factor.
Back off.
Always. There's never just, there's no luck. It could be you just happen to know somebody that knows about this topic and is able to help push you to get known, or you somehow randomly at the perfect time came across. It's luck for a lot of these things. It's so much luck. And it's a sad reality, but I believe it's the truth. And I don't think it's something that should, especially if you do have a grand dream for something, it's not something that you should be like, ah, man, like I'm never gonna be that. I'm never gonna do that. That's fine. Keep that as your choice. You want to be a voice actor for one of these games. Keep trying. Keep heading down the road that you need to get there. But also don't be afraid to add little steps into what you want to see, what you want to do with your life. In the idea that, like, don't make it to where I mean, you can, right? It can be like, well, I want to be a voice actor for this, but it would also be cool to, I don't know, be somebody who animates some of the things in here, or something like that. It can be. You can add that if you want to, but it also doesn't hurt to set it up for things that sound stupid to other people's heads, but maybe it's something really significant for you. Like I said, maybe it's, I want to see the end of the story here. I want to know what's gonna happen at the end of all of this.
Ever armed, ever burning.
Then that's your goal. That's what you want to do. And as you start going through these things, I think your answer for your life, it starts to change as things end up going on, as they continue. It could be something that's influenced by somebody else. It could be something that you consider a mistake now. It could be, and that's fine if it keeps changing. That is fine. Because that is an ordinary human thing. Is that we keep changing over and over and over. So anyways. And I think I talked about what mine is. Mine had been, I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. I wanted to be a forensics anthropologist. I wanted to do that. I wanted to, all the stuff. And I wouldn't say that those, I think, were our regrets of having, but rather, ultimately, what I was trying to find, the underlying answer to all of those is, for those around me, I wanted to make them happy. For those that I would help, I wanted to make them happy. I just wanted at least one person smiling. And I'd feel successful. I feel like I did it. I did it. So, think about what you
ever armed, ever burning.
think is your answer to what your life is. Think about it. Argue with yourself. Fight with yourself. And maybe he'll come to some interesting conclusions for stuff, but life is an interesting adventure. We can go out with your head bent down and giving up, or it's a smile of just how far you've come.
Ever armed, ever burning.
Anyways, I'm gonna end this here. This was a good story. I actually really enjoyed it. Definitely was a setup for more of what's to come. I see it wanting me to go talk to Luke, but I'm not gonna go talk to Luke. Talking to Luke will be another time. But this is good. This was a really good, I like, interlude kind of idea, connecting over to what's coming up soon. And set up. It was a really nice setup for things. It kind of, especially with, it did feel like we had a little bit of Lucille in the previous one. It kind of felt like what they did with Luke and Ameth's story, right? They had a little bit of Luke in the beginning with Ameth, and then it continued with Ameth, and then hey, we have the next part with Luke kind of stuff. So it felt like they did something pretty similar here. I will say though, it did set up more of like a what's happening, and I'm sure Miss Sword Lady was definitely not influenced because of that. I'm curious to see, because it feels like they're starting to build up for the finale kind of conclusion to La Havroy's story for now. So I think that should be pretty interesting if that is soon. I don't know if it's gonna be like 2 updates and we're done with the story. I doubt it. I don't feel like it, but it definitely feels like they're starting to be like, oh, it's coming, heads up. So I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with this, because it feels like they're teaching a lot of stories to Percy for a reason, to come up with a choice for something at the end. I don't know what it is, just feel a hint of that coming. So anyways, actually, I will say, I'm gonna pause it so to stop talking like that. There was something that I heard today, and there's 2 people talking. There was a man at, I'm gonna say, a bar, and he's talking to the bartender, and he's asking him why he seems to be continuously cleaning all of these glasses if he's the only one there. And it just says it puts more people at ease rather than just a bartender that just stands there staring at nothing. So he asks him back, you always keep coming here with the same questions of feel like I'm not in the right place. The man says, yes, I do feel that way, and I still continue to feel that way. That here I am drinking away, feel like I'm all torn up and not knowing where I'm supposed to be going. And I'm tired. I'm just tired trying to find the right place that I'm supposed to be. So the bartender says, you'd feel the same way if you could teleport to wherever you wanted to be. To wherever you thought it is you're supposed to be, you'd still feel this exact same way. So the man responds, how do you know? How do you know that? How can you say you know that I would still feel like I am not in the right spot? So the bartender answers, because you're so worried about the future and what is going to happen that you're not in the present. So you don't even see what is right under your nose. You could be the greatest of anything, and still as you are, you would still be looking ahead, feeling you're not in the right spot. It's like, because you refuse to live. So the man asks, what do I do then? How do I stop feeling this way? The bartender says, learn how to live. Learn how to look around and appreciate the drink you're sipping on. That's all we can do. Because we can't just teleport. So, I'll leave it with that story. Take it as you will. But I thought it was a good story. It was an interesting one. Anyways, though, this was good. This was a good game. I went on a very long tangent there for things, but it was just really, really weird. And I was literally talking just this morning to myself about all this. So, it was good. It was good. I didn't do my dailies, did I? Maybe I'll do that later on my own. I'm not feeling like doing my dailies right now. I don't want to do homework. Anyways, with that said, this was fun. Unfortunately, there's no convene for Piyuki. They just have, like, her, I guess. If I didn't want Yuki, I don't even have enough of that. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing that she's not out yet, because I don't have enough asterisk. And then they have this one too that I keep forgetting and getting her confused with Cart. Anyways, though, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and switch on over to the other side. Ta-da! Get on over there. Chat. Okay. Alright. Anyways. That was, I don't even know if this was a full update. I don't think it was a full update. So I'm just going to say that was Lucy's little story. And to all what's going to happen next. And Hiyuki, I think is her name. Hayuki, something like that is her name. We'll see what's going on. So. We'll see. Anyways. Tomorrow there is going to be no stream. I have physical therapy that day, so that will be my little break too from streaming for a bit, because I'm probably going to be suffering, because it's going to be ouchies for me. So that's no stream tomorrow. Sorry ahead of time, but I think it'll be a good break, and also I'm going to be suffering. So I'd rather not come back and stream and be like, I'm hurting so bad. So hopefully it doesn't hurt too bad, and we'll be able to stream on Sunday. So Sunday is gonna be a Fortnite stream, so just heads up. And yes, as I said, if you weren't there for my previous stream before I left, I said because I wanted to play Fortnite so bad, it's gonna be one time only. Anybody, because people were still trying to download Fortnite because I didn't give a heads up about playing Fortnite, so one time only. People can go ahead and join in with me for a good time with Fortnite on Sunday if you guys wish to. So just a heads up about that. I won't have a voice chat open, and just be good luck trying to communicate by probably shooting me to get my attention. But it'll just be a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream for too long after physical therapy. So it'll just be a little bit, just have a little bit of fun. So if you want to join in for that, make sure you have Fortnite downloaded and all the way updated and everything. So yeah, that'll be Sunday. Fortnite's great. Fortnite's amazing. We all love Fortnite. It's amazing. You guys will love Fortnite. I'm going to make you guys love Fortnite. It's fantastic. So that'll be then. And then on Monday, I don't know. Maybe we'll finally pick up Enfield. I'm feeling pretty good for video games so far. So maybe we'll pick up Enfield to catch up and see what's going on with that. or maybe we'll do a little reaction depending how I'm feeling, and if I'm not fully up to how I would like to be, maybe I'll do a little reaction thing instead, and then we'll go over to Enfield. We'll see. It's really gonna depend on how my body feels, so let's see. Hip, right? Hip and what did you guys name my pins? Frank, how you doing? I don't want to actually think about Frank. We're not gonna think about Frank. Frank don't exist, all right? She'll say that until she gets a game against real players instead of bots. Oh, to try to communicate? Nah. Don't worry. I want to play against real people. I didn't know I played against bots. It makes me sad. I want to play against real people. I want to see what happens. Be fun. That also has a lot of different game modes too, so I don't know, maybe we'll do a few normal matches and then I might get distracted and want to see what the other matches are. So, we'll see. I want to see if there is a team versus team, just like, 5 against 5 or something. That'd be really fun. So I would really like that. I don't know if there is though. We'll have to see some adventures in that game. Definitely not just because I want to play the Kafka skin. It's amazing and I love Kafka and she's great. Guys, oh my god, Honkai Star Rail. You guys know I'm a fan of the game. If you haven't been around on this channel long enough, I really like Honkai Star Rail. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I like that I can auto farm on not having to actually paying attention to the full game, and I can't keep up with it. So I like Honkai. It's great. It's fun. But it was basically releasing for anniversary stuff. They did a concept trailer with I forgot the studio's name, Mappa, something like that, but they did a concept trailer with them and Kafka there. Oh my god, and they even did a little part with Black Swan and Acheron. I'm so happy about that. I don't know, maybe we'll talk about it if I do a Honkai stream. I want to do a Honkai stream. I do. We need to catch up on the story so bad. Oh, it was so good. It's out right now if you want to go check it out. I'm sure if you just put Honkai Star Rail anime concept trailer, it'll pop up. It's amazing. My 3 favorite characters, one missing, but my 3 favorite characters. It's great. Fantastic. Loved it. Amazing. Beautiful. Mwah. I was very happy with it. Anyways. And I use all the anniversary other stuff that was coming out too. But that was really cool. If I get to see Kafka in different animations and just anywhere else, or Acheron or Black Swan, I'm happy. Just pure happiness. I don't care about anything else. So what happened with Fortnite. But anyways. So they have a problem. Yeah, somebody did mention that. There's like a ton of different maps on there, so I would need to figure out, which ones, because I'm sure there's also duplicates of similar ones, which I think I did see for some stuff. So I guess we'll have to see. See what goes on. Should be some fun times. We'll see going around. But anyways, that's for so if you're wondering for Wuthering Wave stuff, of course we're caught up with the story for now. There's other stuff that I do need to do, like the exploration quests and events and other stuff like that, but I'm still kind of recovering from my surgery, and I would like to kind of get back into the other stuff as well and make up for Enfield. People that watch Enfield and also like Enfield, going into that, and then playing, hopefully I would say playing normal game, but it's gonna take me a minute to get to like full on actually playing games rather than sitting back when they're watching dialogues and for that. But I feel like I've been doing as a pretty good recovery, so I think once we kind of clear that, and I think I'm pretty good. Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be careful so I can save all my energy more sitting down actively playing a game for the members stream playing with you guys, because I would hate that I try to play another game and it just knocks me on my butt and I'm like, I can't do this stream. I know it's times away, but hip issues tend to last for a really long time if I bend it the wrong way, so I'm trying to be careful with that. I've been pretty good at just keeping my leg not in weird positions, because I have a habit, if you don't know, of constantly moving my legs and feet when I stream, because for some reason I can't sit still. So I've been training myself to just be good. Other one gets to bend however it wants, but not you. So I kind of want to ease into all that stuff and then get into playing, like, we got Mass Effect that I still got to get to. Silent Hill F I really want to get to as well. I'm sure there's other games that I'm not remembering right now, so maybe not till about May time that I would say those will probably start coming in. So if you're more interested about the scary games or other games that aren't gacha, then I would keep an eye on more May time. I'm gonna say is probably gonna be when all that stuff will start coming in, so just keep an eye out for that. Also, anniversary stream in May, at the end of May. I'm not stressing about that. Anyways, though, thank you to those who were recently here. So thank you to Jinx for being here. Thank you to Limited. Thank you to Leon. Thank you to Shiro. I hope I said that. Shirasha. I hope I said that right. But also thank you to... Did I say Cherry? I don't think I did. Thank you to Cherry as well. And that's about as far back as I can see. Thank you to those that are previously here beforehand. Thank you to any lurkers. Thank you to my mods as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to those that help support the channel by being a part of the membership for Culture Roach. Thank you guys so much for your help and support. It really means a lot, and it really does help a lot too. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thank you to those that are part of the Tier 3 membership, or believers, being EH, Master, Nathan Citron, and Rave as well. Thank you guys so very much for your help and support. Really does help out a lot, so thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah. If you're part of the membership, go check out the recent member stream and members video if you haven't voted upon some of the stuff in there. I won't go into detail here because it's a little surprise for you guys. So go ahead, go over there if you want to. That has some influences onto some things for the channel, so pretty prominent influence. So I would recommend going to check those out if you want to. And yeah. Anyways, hope everybody has a good day. Hope you have a good tomorrow, whatever day that is for some of you, or if it is already tomorrow. I won't see you guys then. There will definitely be a short out a little something for you guys while I'm not streaming and probably screaming in pain and agony. I'm fine. The physical therapy has not been too bad for my hip, but it's more the other leg that I'm worried about. I'll go into details about that another time. But yeah, so anyways, I'll see you guys Fortnite. Remember, get that Fortnite downloaded. Fortnite better be downloaded, alright? Fortnite, 100%. If not downloaded, setting Toka for you. We're gonna reveal horrible horrors and that. Am I not pronouncing horrors appropriately? I don't know. Toka's gonna devour your soul, alright? Alright. Anyways, bye-bye! I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just gone crazy, I guess. Mwah.